was a great day. You get home from work and turn on your PC to play some games. You launch the Ultimate Doom expecting to hear that epic music, only to find that it's not playing. You continue with your save, but it's not the same. The game doesn't have the same feeling anymore. Games like Doom are an experience. They have all these carefully crafted elements, but without one it's like someone came and ruined the game for you. Doom isn't the only game like this, but it's an excellent example. You see, when you're used to playing something and it's suddenly gone, your mind realizes something's missing. A while ago, Kotaku's Stephen Totlio wrote an article on why music in video games is not necessary. While he had some good points with this, I'm sure many of us disagree with him. While music isn't a necessity to video games, or life for that matter, it does impact how we feel. If you're in an action-filled game such as a shooter, metal music can get you feeling pumped and ready to kick some butt. But if you're playing a platformer such as Mario Bros, happy music can make you feel like everything's going well and flows along with the game. If you're at all interested in music in the mind, I recommend the video Rylan did on it. We'll link it up in the cards and down in the description. While music makes or breaks some games, others it's not really needed in. Half-Life, a game that's won over 50 Game of the Year awards, has a soundtrack, but it's not very pronounced. You see, there's some parts in the game where you notice it, but it's not very often. The thing that makes Half-Life so great is gameplay. Portal 2 is a game that also has a very subtle soundtrack, but it adds something to it that the game wouldn't be the same without. So far we've learned that music does have an impact on gaming. However, what if we added music to games that don't have any music to begin with? What kind of impact does it make? Can you ever go back? To test this, I started listening to the album Master of Puppets and fired up CounterStrike. While it didn't improve my performance, it did make gameplay much more enjoyable and easier to stay on the server. It's amazing what music can do to you when it comes to gaming. It made a fun game like CounterStrike become even more fun. Minecraft. When Sweden plays, or any other classic soundtrack from the alpha, it brings you back to 2010. The thing that adds interesting sounds to Minecraft is the sound effects. When you're in a certain environment, you might hear cave sounds. Even if you're still playing in creative mode and you set your difficulty to peaceful, when you hear that, there's still this thought in the back of your head saying, what if there is something? In some cases, Gary's mod is a similar idea. It all depends on which map you're playing through. Some maps don't require music at all. It could be a dark room with only a hallway, and the only sound is a water dripping noise. All you have is a flashlight and an AR-15. There's suspense that a zombie or a combined soldier could jump out at you at any minute. Other maps have music that adds to the experience. They could have music from Half-Life 2 that makes you know that there's gonna be a Half-Life 2 theme in NPCs. This actually ties in perfectly with our next topic, music letting you know something will happen. You're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. The battle is going well, but then you hear that ominous music we all know. Darth Vader walks into the battlefield, and you and your team know that you're doomed. This can happen in all sorts of video game scenarios. Music can also impact how the game turns around. You could be playing GTA and you're successfully pulling a bank heist and everything is going well. Then you hear some intense music and the cops are trailing you. Music can also make games recognizable. When you hear the Mario tune, everybody knows it's from World 1 Level 1. It's pop culture. Games have broken into the way we live, and are also becoming the way we listen to music. The power of music can be used for all sorts of things. It can improve quality of life, gaming, it can even change your emotion. With that said, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.